Welcome to the Time in Photo Capsule channel, where we reveal the other side of history.
At the moment when black medics save the life of a wounded Ku Klux Klan fighter, the paradox of time becomes vividly apparent. This event illustrates that even amidst conflict and hatred, there exist human values such as compassion and life. The picture shows the Soviet space dog, Laika, in a capsule, preparing for launch on Sputnik 2. The Baikonur Cosmodrome, November 3, 1957, marks a historic moment when humanity took a step towards space exploration, changing the perception of the boundaries of what is possible. Stylish girls are enjoying their time at the ski resort of Cortina d'Ampezzo in Italy in 1976. This place became popular among the fashion elite, where sport and style combined to create a unique atmosphere for relaxation and socializing. Times Square in New York City, captured in a photograph from 1911, became a symbol of the city and its energy. This moment in history illustrates how the urban landscape evolved, as well as the cultural and social changes occurring in the early 20th century. The tram slowly moving through the devastated Hiroshima in September 1945 became a symbol of the war's destruction. The once thriving city now appeared desolate and sorrowful, serving as a reminder of the tragic events that unfolded during the conflict. At the age of 19, Brigitte Bardot looked stunning at the Cannes Film Festival in 1953. This festival became a landmark event in her career and opened doors to international fame, making her a style icon and a symbol of her generation. A man takes a book from the shelf in the main library of Cincinnati in 1874. This moment illustrates the importance of knowledge and culture in society's life, as libraries were becoming hubs of education and information for the community. The luxurious 1959 pink Cadillac is not just a car, but a symbol of an era when style and status were the most important aspects of life. Its bright color and elegant design make it a true icon. In 1955, an unusual vending machine for selling chicken eggs appeared in the USA. This device became a true innovation, allowing people to easily and quickly purchase fresh eggs without leaving their homes. Pornographic viewing machines in the United States in 1965 were a true find, as there was no internet at that time. It was a unique way for people to see the desired videos when access to such content was limited. During the construction of a skyscraper in New York City in the 1960s, an American builder took a striking photo for remembrance. This moment captured not only his hard work, but also the rapid development of a city that aspired to the heavens, reaching new heights. Ayako Wakao, a Japanese film actress from the 1950s and 1960s, enjoyed immense popularity in Japan. Her films became cult classics, and the actress herself embodied the style and elegance that inspired countless fans. During the flood in Paris in 1910, library books floated through the streets, creating a haunting spectacle. This event became a symbol of nature's destructive power and a reminder of how vulnerable we are in the face of natural disasters. The arming of gangsters in America during the 1920s became a symbol of the Prohibition era. This criminal culture left a significant mark on the country's history, shaping the image of the gangster associated with danger. In this touching photograph, a little girl dances for her teddy bear in Paris in 1961. This moment radiates innocence and joy of childhood, showing how small things can bring happiness and inspiration. A girl partisan during the Vietnam War in 1961. Her courage and determination became a symbol of the fight for freedom, showcasing how women actively participated in military actions and contributed to shaping history during this tumultuous period. In this vivid photograph from 1958, we see girls in bikinis posing in front of the luxurious Carlton Hotel in sunny Cannes. This resort has become a symbol of glamour and style, and such moments reflect the atmosphere of that time, filled with lightness and freedom. The girls from Northern Ireland, engaged in preparing incendiary mixtures during the Bogside conflict in 1969, demonstrate resilience and determination. This period became a significant milestone in the struggle for rights and freedom. In the 1980s, Volvo conducted demonstrations of the durability of their cars, which became famous for their safety. These tests showcased how reliable their vehicles were and won consumer trust around the world. Children playing among the abandoned pontoon structures used during the Normandy landings in 1944 create a contrast between youthful, carefree spirit and a history that has left an indelible mark on the memories of entire generations. In 1942, designers were working on creating the Chevrolet Fleetline sports sedan in the United States. This car became a symbol of elegance and progress, reflecting the spirit of the times and the pursuit of perfection in the automotive industry. In this photo, women are practicing shooting in Florida in 1956. These times were marked by societal changes. Women were becoming more active, engaging in activities previously considered exclusively male, and actively fighting for their rights and equality. This photograph depicts an Inuit woman with a child on King Island, Alaska. The image was taken between 1915 and 1925. These snapshots captured the life and customs of indigenous peoples, their traditions and family bonds that have been preserved over generations. Italian actress Marisa Alassio in Rome in 1955 was surrounded by fans who genuinely admired her talent. This shot conveys the atmosphere of that era, full of passion, art, and the excitement that surrounded the celebrities of the time. Cologne Cathedral, a majestic work of Gothic architecture, stands among the ruins after the horrific bombings of 1944. This photograph captured the tragedy and destruction of World War II, leaving a deep mark in the history of Germany. Toy soldier collector, English Baron Charles Greenway, amassed one of the largest collections in the world during the 1940s. His passion became part of history, and the collection attracted attention from both collectors and researchers alike. In London in 1951, the first Miss World contest took place, where contestants from around the globe gathered to showcase their beauty and talents. This event marked the beginning of a new era in the world of beauty and fashion. The shipwreck off the coast of Great Britain in 1888 became one of the most tragic events of that time. Many people lost their lives, and this incident stirred public opinion, prompting a reflection on the safety of maritime navigation. Laura Harring, a Mexican-American model and actress, rose to fame in 2001, but her journey to success began with winning the Miss USA pageant in 1985. She became a vibrant symbol of beauty and talent, remaining in demand in the fashion and film industry. Madonna, in 1994, known as the most commercially successful performer in the world according to the Guinness World Records. Her songs and style made her a pop culture icon, and her impact on the music industry is impossible to overstate. Uma Thurman's mother, Baroness Nina von Schlebrugge, a renowned American model of Swedish descent, is captured in 1958. This photograph reminds us of her vibrant career and the impact she had on the fashion world that she transformed. The bra model that was fashionable in the 1940s and 1950s symbolized new standards of women's fashion. This wardrobe item reflected the changes in the perception of femininity and style throughout these decades, marking a significant shift in societal norms. Marilyn Monroe, who became the first girl on the cover of Playboy magazine, earned only $50 for this at the beginning of her career. This step became significant for her future life and career, opening doors to the world of glamour and fame. The German ballistic missile V-2 was developed during World War II and used to strike the enemy. In October 1945, this missile symbolized not only the achievements of science, but also the devastating consequences of war. The night panorama of the Brooklyn Bridge in New York in 1982 captivates with its beauty. The city lights reflect in the water, creating a magical atmosphere that entices tourists and locals to enjoy this magnificent scene. New York in the 1940s was a time of change, as the city experienced rapid development and became a hub of culture, art, and business. The streets were alive with energy, and people were seeking new opportunities in a fast-changing world. In 1932, the panorama of Lower Manhattan from the shores of Brooklyn reveals a magnificent view of the skyscrapers and bustling streets. This moment captured the spirit of New York, full of energy and dynamism. One of the leading causes of mortality during the American Civil War was diarrhea, highlighting the terrible living conditions. There was an unwritten code of honor. Soldiers from both armies refrained from shooting at the enemy when they squatted to relieve themselves, a display of respect even in battle. This historic photograph captures the first workers of the Coca-Cola Company in Atlanta in 1892. It was a time when the new beverage was just beginning to gain popularity, and these individuals became part of its legend, laying the foundation for a successful business. Penny Tweedy, an Aboriginal Australian, makes her first call in 1975. This moment signifies not only a personal milestone, but also an important step in preserving the culture of Indigenous peoples who strive to pass on their traditions to future generations, ensuring their heritage lives on. President John Kennedy and his Mexican counterpart Adolfo López during a trip through the streets of Mexico City in 1962. This meeting marked the strengthening of ties between the United States and Mexico, highlighting the importance of cooperation in the political sphere. In this 1960 photograph, we see Princess Astrid of Norway, Princess Margaret of Sweden, and Crown Princess Margrethe of Denmark, who represent symbols of royal grace and elegance in Scandinavia. The device for treating broken wrists was invented by Christian priests in the 15th century. It was used to punish scholars and artists accused of heresy, emphasizing the brutality of that time and its intolerance towards dissenting opinions. In this photograph from the 1950s, we see how cigarettes were sold in hospitals in the USA. This fact highlights society's attitude towards smoking at the time, and its prevalence even in medical institutions. Newspaper vendors in Greeley Square, New York, 1903. These young entrepreneurs struggled to make a living, yet every day they brought news to the citizens, standing at intersections and drawing attention to the latest editions. Robert Wadlow, the tallest man in history, grew to an impressive height of 272 centimeters and weighed 199 kilograms. His life and achievements became a subject of admiration and astonishment, leaving an indelible mark on world history. In this 1904 photograph, we see the smallest people in the world, twins Juan and Martín de la Cruz. Their story attracted attention and became a symbol of unusual human destinies, evoking interest and sympathy from many. The soldiers of the Mexican Revolution of 1911, fighting for their ideals and freedom, are portrayed in this historical photograph. Their courage and determination changed the course of the country's history and inspired many generations. A sleeping kitten, captured in 1930 by photographer Alton Blackington, evokes tenderness with its serene appearance. This photograph serves as a reminder of the importance of finding moments of peace and joy in our everyday existence. The female students captured in a photograph in Texaco, USA in 1944 symbolize a new generation of women striving for education and independence in wartime conditions. This period in history became pivotal for many, opening new opportunities for women's participation in society. By the banks of the Waterhen River in Saskatchewan in 1931, a married couple enjoys moments of tranquility and serenity. Their gazes are filled with love and care for each other, while the surrounding nature creates the perfect backdrop for this happiness, embodying the essence of their bond. At the famous Bondi Beach in Australia in 1963, surfers enjoy the waves and warm sun. This iconic beach attracts water sports enthusiasts, creating an atmosphere of freedom and adventure. A typical Harvard dormitory from 1935 reflects the atmosphere of university life. Students, full of ambition and ideas, gather here for studying, discussions, and exchanging experiences, creating the future. In the streets of Cairo in 1962, a tram carrying passengers glides smoothly along its tracks. The city, filled with sounds and aromas, was the center of cultural life in Egypt, where traditions intertwined with modernity, creating a unique atmosphere that captivated all who experienced it. The Kennedy brothers in 1962 embodied political power. John became president, Robert held the position of Attorney General, and Edward was a senator. Their influence on American politics left a significant mark on the history of the country. Tourists at the enormous tree in Sequoia National Park, which has a tunnel carved through its trunk, are enjoying the impressive sizes of nature in 1951. This tree became a symbol of nature's grandeur and power, attracting travelers from all over the world. Tourists, enjoying the beauty of Yellowstone National Park in 1946, stand at the base of the lower falls. This natural masterpiece attracts attention with its majesty and uniqueness. We have everything the blondes have. It's unfair to brunettes and redheads, were the words of discontent in 1953 when the film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes sparked a wave of discussions and boycotts. The Flatiron Building, located in the heart of Manhattan, was constructed in 1902. This unique architectural masterpiece, with its distinctive triangular shape, has become a symbol of New York and attracts numerous tourists eager to capture it in their photographs. This photo captures moments from the filming of the movie King Kong in 1933. The film became iconic in the history of cinema, and the filming process turned into a true art form, attracting the attention of viewers from around the world and inspiring new creative experiments. The watches from Driva Genève, a Swiss company, released in 1976, were something unique, a combination of a watch with a television, radio, and calculator. However, the battery had to be carried in a pocket, which created certain inconveniences. Chicago in 1907 was a city full of life and opportunities. The architecture of that time reflects the ambitions and aspirations for growth, while the streets are filled with people striving for a better future. Eva Olin, a Swedish actress, became a symbol of the sexual revolution in 1965. Her striking appearance and charisma drew attention, while the films she starred in sparked discussions in society, reflecting the evolving perception of women in cinema during that transformative era. The helmet, designed in the shape of a seashell, represents a unique piece of Japanese military equipment that was used in 1618. Its design highlights attention to detail and symbolizes the power of samurai ready to defend their country. Elvis Presley, an iconic figure in music, receives a polio vaccination in New York City in 1956. This moment became an important step in the fight against the disease and showed that even stars participate in significant social initiatives.